So back in 2012, when I was 21 years old, that's when I was diagnosed with UC. Um, First, I didn't know what it was. It just, I was going to the bathroom all of a sudden 20 times a day, bloody diarrhea, didn't know what was going on. So went to the doctor, they did a colonoscopy, then ulcerative colitis. I I wasn't really sure what that means, That was probably something that I'm gonna take some medication for, and it's, I'm gonna be fine afterwards.
Yeah.
But no, I remember the doctor telling me that I have to take medication for the rest of my life, and that was pretty devastating. I was like, uh, I never saw myself as someone that's gonna be, chronically ill.
Yeah.
So that was a big shock to me. Just because
We
I
didn't
was,
start working together till 2021, so that's 9 years.
yes.
Did you find that, medications were helping during that time? And did you find yourself just starting to trim back on what you would even eat to help?
Medication only helped for a little while,
Yeah.
and I remember I was taking mesalamine. It helped a little bit in the beginning, but as I progressed, and I wasn't taking care of myself as I should, not eating the right food, not sleeping, alcohol, I was going to college at that time,
Yeah.
so all the parties and going out. Then I got to steroids. And every time I relapsed, they will put me on steroids, and that's how I got back on track. But I never felt this, normal again. So I continued that up until I had like a couple of blood transfusions down the road before I met you, Dane.
Yeah.
Because I was in so bad, it was so bad that, they kept me there. They said, no, you can't go.
Wow.
They didn't know that they're they were oblivious to how could you not faint, with having so little blood in your system.
No, low
So
hemoglobin, no iron. How are you even
yes,
walking right now? Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
hmm
I think I was at one point I had 4.5.
Wow. 4.5 hemoglobin, everyone. That's
Yes.
dangerously critically low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
and you're in your 20s thinking, oh, whatever, I want to live my life. I'm not going to worry about this. No one even knows what it is. You hadn't even heard of it. But all of a
exactly.
sudden, years later, it just takes over your life. Tell me about that experience.
So before I met you, exactly like a year before, that's when I started having these episodes of flares that they're really strong. They don't get away, even on steroids. So they will put me on steroids. I'll be feeling fine. Once I'm off steroids, back again. Like in that maybe like 3 days after that, I will relapse. So up until September of 2021, that's when I did my colonoscopy, and the doctor told me, this is the worst colonoscopy I've seen this year.
Wow.
You need to be on biologics.
Yeah.
Steroids are not working for you anymore. We need to switch you to biologics. And I don't know what clicked in my head. I was just tired of listening to my doctor. I have to do this and that, and I never felt better, never got better.
Yeah.
I don't see any results. So at that point, I'm like, I don't have anything else to lose. I'm just gonna go try alternative medicine. I'll just, go the full road. I'll look for a coach, and I'll see what that comes up to.
We started working together. So what were your symptoms when we started? How many bowel movements a day were you having?
I believe I was going to the bathroom about 15 to 20 times a day, all bloody diarrhea.
And then you were having lots of blood.
Yep, lots.
Mucus, obviously urgency and liquid stool on a liquid diet, but that was happening before the liquid diet. And you were having pretty extreme pain and cramping, right?
Yeah, I remember having those cramps and pain that so much that I just couldn't get out of bed and actually go to the bathroom so I can have the bowel movement. I was just so tired. I couldn't even get up.
You were able to go back to work, get rid of your symptoms, and we got some symptom relief rather quickly.
Yeah, it was within a month. Within a month, it was. We eliminated blood basically. I didn't have any blood anymore. In about a month.
Yeah, looking at your notes, we got rid of. It took about 6 weeks, and we got rid of the blood. We got rid of the. We added food back in. We got rid of the mucus. Undigested food was about 95% gone. Urgency was way down, so because you were eating whole food meals again, you weren't flaring. We started being able to gain some of that weight back, and so we were able to get you symptom-free relatively quickly. And I remember your spirit just shining with, oh my God, look at this ROI. I'm seeing here, we got up to about 147 pounds in December, about 6 weeks later. So that was a lot of weight gain. And then we maxed out around 158.
And that was the most I ever got, 158 pounds.
And that's a good weight for you, yes?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
And so that was when we started getting a lot of those great results. That was in November and December of 2021. And now we're in late April, about to be May of 2023, sharing your story. And how are you feeling today?
I feel great. I'm so happy that, I'm losing the words just to describe that I have finally the freedom to live the life that I want.
And then you're able to eat grains and maybe gluten-free breads and different types of kefir or yogurts, or you're able to have vegetables and fruits and meats, all of it.
Yeah, quinoa. I never digested quinoa before.
Now you do.
Yeah, now I do.
And you say you're eating foods with lots of fiber, no problem. Beforehand, no can do.
Yep, exactly. I wouldn't even dream about it.
and so nowadays you're having 1 to 3 normal bowel movements. You've gotten rid of 97% of your symptoms for a long period of time. When we started your calprotectin was a few thousand, and the last time we checked multiple times, your calprotectin was what?
Actually, the last time was
zero calprotectin, and I think before that it was like 15 and 20. So you've had over a year and a half of normal calprotectin, no medications, normal bowel movements, no major cramping, urgency, blood, mucus, any of those problems, correct?
Exactly, yeah, all eliminated.
Can you talk a little bit about over the last year and a half how stress plays a role in how you've been able to respond to that stress, whether people, physical food, travel, work environment, relationships, self-love? What do you think?
And that's one thing that I had to learn the hard way. I was always, thinking just, stress is just not a problem. It can't be causing all this. If I take care of my gut, if I do the right supplement, I sleep well, all that, and not take care of stress, I'm gonna be fine. And I learned the hard way, not once, not twice, that I really need to keep my stress level in check.
Yeah.
Because if you're at a high stress, basically daily, or it's just your system is not gonna be as responsive to supplements, to whatever you're giving it.
To diet, meditation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter what you're putting into your body. If you're not in the right mental state, you're not gonna heal.
And at the end of the day, we're sitting here, lab works normal. You have normal bowel movements, no major symptoms, a little gas, bloating here and there. And you've been able to do this from home, get self-empowered. It's been 18 months. And you've been able to today go to work, go out, date, go exercise, live your life, and be self-empowered. Would you say this is one of the best things someone could learn how to do who's ever been diagnosed with Crohn's or colitis?
This is my advice to anyone that's going through, the same UC or Crohn's. This is the best decision that you can do, is get yourself a coach that's gonna show you how eat the right food, what's the right supplements for you, and the right labs as well.
So, Yassine, any last words of encouragement to anyone out there who's really resonating with your story and feels connected to what you've said?
Yes, I would say that healing is possible. That's the whole idea that I'm taking with me every single day, that healing is possible, that I can heal. This is not something that's, that I have to live with scared, and that's it's going to turn out into something like cancer, whatever.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to live miserably the rest of my life. I can't eat the food that I want. I can't live how I want. I can't travel. I can't do that. I can't spend time with my family. All of that stuff. So
All
healing
that
is
stuff's
possible. Exactly, Dane. Yes.
Beautiful.